So it's the second game of the ICC Cup. Juventus taking on Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo taking on his former side. Fed across. Lovely turn here by Mandzukic. And that's a brilliant goal. Fired into the corner. Did really well to get in the box in the first place. Won the header. And then he's just flicked it and it's gone completely wide. Martial, good looking ball to find Paul Pogba, and he's hit the post with a ferocious strike. So it hasn't quite gone the way Manchester United or Luigi wanted. Only 1 point out of an opening 6 for pre-season, but snapped up from Dortmund. A lot of quality about him as he meets the one and only Luigi. And he's looking forward to it, looking forward to getting to know him a little bit better. Couple of snaps, couple of pitches. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back today for the third episode of our Master League career with Manchester United. And of course, the big news in the last video, we snapped up Sancho from Borussia Dortmund. Now, I probably did overpay, to be honest, quite a bit. I paid the release fee of 94 million. Bit mental, because I probably could have got him for, 30 odd million cheaper, but whatever, it is what it is. I don't want to be going, buying a ton of players. I really just want a couple of decent players in there. One will do, maybe, and that's it. Because this is going to be the United side of this season, and they are going to struggle because United still didn't make enough transfers, I feel, in the summertime. Solskjaer made a couple here and there, but overall, it's still, is it going to be the United that wins a league? No, it's not. Is it going to be a United team that competes for trophies? Probably not. They've got to try and rebuild. That's the whole point of it. And that's what we're going to try and do. And I'm going to play some more of the youngsters because why not? Why not give them a shot? So, anyway, we're taking on Real Madrid. We know what they're all about. We've got Eden Hazard in there this time around. Maybe I'll go a little bit more attacking this time. I feel like sometimes players don't make enough runs forward. That is an issue, isn't it? Where they don't make the runs for you. And I think we need that. We do need that. So I'm going to play a little bit more attacking. Try and create some space. Try and create some chances here. And go from there. So who should we play? That is another big question. A lot of questions to be answered here. So we've got Lindelof. Yeah, we'll whack him in there. Romero had a fantastic game in the last match, and he's on blue, so you know what? I'm going to play him again. Luke Shaw. Yeah, you know what? Let's start young. Just to mix it up. Pre-season, give him a go. Do you want to play Dalla again? No, Wan-Bissaka's actually up for today, so I think we'll play him. The only issue I have of not playing Pogba, even though he's down, is if I put anyone as captain, apart from him, as you can see, we are down to an 80 overall. So keeping Pogba on is kind of a necessity to keep that team spirit up, which is what we want. Who else do we have? We've got a lot of players buzzing, so let's put Matic in there. Fred, do we want to play you? Do we want to whack on another player instead? Tomine, we will rest. So we've got Rashford, we've got Martial, Greenwood, Sancho. I'm going to start him on the bench. I don't think it's fair to just put him in the team. A little bit harsh on Rashford and Martial. I'm going to keep the 3 up top again because I think there's going to be some quality there. It's just finding the knack, really, isn't it? Okay, so I think we'll go for this. I would like to rest Pogba. Once again, it's going to butcher the team spirit down too much. It really is. Then we're going to have problems there. So I'm going to leave Pogba today. See how the boys up top do. See they do at the back. And yes, Sancho will come on at some point. Looking forward to giving this guy a shot. He's going to have to perform for the price tag we paid for him. That's for damn sure. Anyone else we can put on the bench real quickly? Probably not. Tanzebe is an option. Mata, maybe we could start Mata or at least put him on later. If we rest the likes of... let's put Chong on the bench there. All right, that'll do. That will do. So, taking on Real Madrid... the final pre-season matchup to come. So, we've got to make sure the boys are ready to do battle against this solid side, no doubt about it. Will Hazard be the problem? We're going to find out. Anyway, hope you guys do enjoy today's video. Hit the like button before you even watch it. Although you already started, so that doesn't make sense. But hit the like button, subscribe for more, and let's get into this match. So it's the final pre-season match. Manchester United taking on Real Madrid. And guess what? Neither of these sides have picked up a win so far. Both losing to Juventus and Tottenham beating Real Madrid and drawing to Manchester United. So they're looking for their first win. End on a bit of a high note. There is Mariano, of course, Diaz and Eden Hazard snapped up for over 100 million from Chelsea in the summertime. So the referee blows and away we go. Manchester United from right to left. Looking to start off pretty quickly. They won't want to give Real Madrid the time of day. They were a little bit unlucky against Juventus, you feel. They did have some chances. We spoke about the strike off the post in the match, and Paul Pogba wasn't too far away. But now, back to the drawing board as they work it nicely down the left-hand side. Here is Fred, delivers it in towards the near post. Bit of a mix-up there with the goalkeeper. A right hash by him, but did just enough in the end. And Man United today playing a little bit more of a high line, trying to just close down Real Madrid. Don't give them the time of day. It's something that Luigi's going to have to work on, isn't it? Looking at the tactics and seeing what's going to work and what isn't. And here's a chance now for Paul Pogba. Had a really good effort. Comes back to Rashford nearly. Real Madrid on the ropes, but managed to get it away. And right now it is all the Red Devils. This is a great start. Something that Luigi would have wanted to see. Fred. Great feet by him. And then he cuts back inside. And it's another free kick. Well, Paul Pogba couldn't get it over the wall in the first strike. This time it's over the wall, but over the bar as well. So 12 minutes played. Real Madrid yet to really get a grip on this game. That's another late challenge, and Real Madrid are getting pretty dirty here. Mariano straight into the book. Luigi knows all about Real Madrid. He used to be their manager not too long ago. Ashley Young to Maguire. Is that going to be the partnership that we see? Lindelof and Maguire at the back. You'd figure probably most of the season, yes. Both very experienced now, and once they start playing with each other a little bit more regularly, then I'm sure there's going to be a little bit more confidence between them. Fred feeds it out wide, looking for Rashford. It's fallen kindly, though, to Ashley Young. Delivers it towards the back post. Oh, Greenwood with a chance, and what a save. That is off the line with his feet by the keeper. Greenwood looking for his first United goal. And now suddenly there's a chance the other end of the field. But Ramiro's out quickly, launches it away. Headed back by Modric. It wasn't the most convincing header, but Ramos tidies up. It's a lively 20 minutes here. This is the best United have looked by far so far this season. Oh, lovely play. Marcus Rashford on that initial challenge there. Just put him off. It's about to skip past his man. Areola in goal. Save of the match so far. Stopping Mason Greenwood. Here is Lindelof. Real Madrid, they can't touch the ball. Swung around the other way to Ashley Young. Here comes Fred. Looking promising right now, Fred. Pogba, heavy touch by him, but he manages to get past the player. Ashley Young. Wan-Bissaka, acceleration. Good play by him, floats it over. Greenwood comes back to find Pogba. And it's over the bar. Yet again, United pulling the strings, working it forward. Creating some really good opportunities here. Tidy header back by Greenwood, but Pogba on the left foot couldn't keep it down. Matic not convinced. Neither's Fred. Apologising to Asensio. How much was in this? We'll take another look. Asensio picked it up. There's a bit of a clash between them. Nothing too serious. But this is the chance, isn't it? It's Toni Kroos. We know how deadly he can be from this range. It comes off the wall. And Man United do clear their lines. Kroos again. And Man United back with possession. Maguire bringing it forward. I think that's the difference, isn't it? Between Smalling and Maguire. Maguire a lot more composed on the ball when it comes to just sort of bringing the ball forward. Well played, Eden Hazard. Looks to try and swing it around the other way. Falls back to Paul Pogba, who's been very lively, and he's seen the run here of Mason Greenwood. It's a race to the finish. Areola got there quickly, though. Good piece of goalkeeping. Probably say it's the most entertaining 35 minutes we've seen United play in this pre-season. And Mariano has a strike on goal. Better by the Spanish side. Looking to have a better season than last year without Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, this first half has flown by. We only have 5 minutes left. And here comes Martial. And he has seen the run over the top. Maybe it was an option to possibly try and find Rashford there on the other flank. United will be one of the quickest teams going forward this season in the Premier League, without a shadow of the doubt. Of course, you have to respect the likes of Liverpool with Mane and Salah. Firmino, not really known for the pace, but his awareness and his ability to just pull assists out of the onion bag, left, right and centre, is unreal. Great ball over the top again, but this time Mason Greenwood is offside. There's a foul here between Lindelof and Mariano. Gave him a little shove in the back. Lindelof says otherwise. Tony Kroos now. Just going to try and float this one over the top. Spectacular efforts. How about that to finish the half off? By, I think that was Eden Hazard of all players, and that will finish the half off completely. Somehow it's goalless. Real Madrid 0, Manchester United 0. So Real Madrid keep the same lineup. Likewise, so do Manchester United. I think Luigi just wants to see what United can do here, because he'll be very impressed with the way things started off. Real Madrid, yes, have got back into this game ever so slightly. They've created a couple more chances. But United really were on the front foot early on. Just couldn't score. Mendy. Well played, Paul Pogba. Gets it back off Wan-Bissaka. Now he needs a little bit of movement as he finds Martial. Greenwood gets clipped, but nothing wrong with the challenge. Back to Rafael Varane. To Sergio Ramos. Sancho able to turn. Mariano feeds it off. Hazard looking to swing it around the other way. Yeah, good play by Rashford there. Saw the players coming, just flicked him away and got clotheslined by Carvajal. No doubt it was a free kick. So Manchester United make the changes, 4 of them. Sancho replaces Rashford. As here he is on the left-hand side. Luke Shaw has come on as well. Martial replaced by Lingard. And Fred has come off as well, with Mata a chance to shine. We are still goalless here. This final pre-season matchup before the season does get underway. And Man United are going to have to really turn on the afterburners in the Premier League. Chance here for Karim Benzema. Took a big deflection. Flicked over the top. Comes back outside looking for Carvajal. Reverse ball to Mendy. Horrendous touch by him. And Man United, what on earth are they doing at the back? I don't know. Some of the worst defending you'll ever see. But I don't know what Nemanja Matic was playing at here. Luigi's furious. And I'll tell you what, he'll be in the ice bath afterwards, Matic. And he'll be lucky if Luigi doesn't drown him. Horrendous play. Well, look at this. The ball came outside. And then Matic here, what is he doing? Backing away, Wan-Bissaka's clueless, and Benzema does the rest. That needs to be addressed, doesn't it? Because you can't be conceding goals that sloppily. Now Marcelo replacing Mendy, and Gareth Bale coming on for Carvajal. Maguire, final 10 minutes. Flicked up the line, Sancho. Goes one way, then the other. Great play by him, but couldn't get past Gareth Bale. He does have really good feet, great ball control. You know United are going to create chances with him. It's just the time of how much. Here goes Gareth Bale. Very, very hard to catch him. Even for Luke Shaw. Floats it high towards the back post. Comes back towards the edge of the box. United managed to get it away. Sancho towards Luke Shaw. Still going. He's got Gareth Bale to contend with. Back to Luke Shaw once more. Delivers it, looking for Greenwood. Just United, the final pass, isn't it? Just not happening. Been unlucky. Surely it's going to click for him eventually. Wan-Bissaka now floats it in. Comes back to Pogba, and that's a waste. And the final couple of changes, Odriozola on, and Isco replaces Asensio. And United's final change, Greenwood absolutely knackered, McTominay comes on. So 2 minutes left here between Real Madrid and United. In a game that it's been relatively even after Man United dominated, didn't they? Really did dominate that opening half an hour. They just couldn't score a goal. What for some fantastic goalkeeping though by the keeper. Sancho skips past him. Matic. Sancho again. Lingard floating it over the top. Good header by Varane. Are we going to get a final corner? No, we're not. That is the full-time whistle. So a pretty dreadful pre-season for Luigi. 3 matches played, 2 defeats, only 1 draw, and only scoring the 1 goal. They conceded 3. They didn't concede a ton of goals. Today, they switched off. It was a sloppy goal to concede. Pogba's delighted with losing, apparently, but they're going to have to step it up. 6 chances apiece, 3 on target. United had more possession, and man of the match was Benzema when he came on. Okay, well, I'll tell you right now, that goal was not my fault. It was not my fault. It wouldn't change player. It still has the issue there, isn't it, PES, where once you're controlling a player, that's it. I didn't even want Matic to go to the ball. I wanted to change him to Wan-Bissaka or someone else to come over. They didn't. And then it was almost like brain fart territory. So, yeah, rubbish in the end. So we finished on a real high there. Only 1 point in the ICC Cup, but it is what it is. Tottenham actually finished top with Juventus in 2nd place. But yeah, once we get things properly rolling, then dear oh dear, just terrible, wasn't it? Absolutely terrible defending there. And the little niggles like that, that's why please head over to Facebook and make sure you leave your feedback. We've got pre-season chapter 2. It's a shame Dalot wasn't able to showcase his talents out there. At least he's humble enough to admit that he still has some room to improve. I don't believe he's ready for the limelight yet. So there you go. That shows how well Dalot did. But then again, no one else did really that great either. Demotion inbound for out of condition Martial. Expectations, let's have a look at that, are high for Martial coming into the season, but his continual poor condition in the ICC Cup has fueled rumours of a move to the bench. The visibly distraught player had to say, at the end of the day, no one feels worse about the situation than I do, but I'll make this right by the time the season opens. Okay. We've got the Premier League, this season's key competition. Luigi at the helm of United in his first year has assembled a balanced team with David De Gea in charge at the back, though the squad's overall strength is good enough to compete for the title, is it? The field is crowded with no less than 6 clubs ready to challenge, leading many to expect a tight title race. Guerrero has joined City on a permanent transfer from Borussia Dortmund for 29.2 million. And Juventus have signed Neymar from PSG. Okay, so we've already got some crazy transfers going on. How much was that? How much did he go for? And there's Sancho saying, I understand that these team instructions are different from what I'm used to. I'm just going to have to get used to them. Yeah, Pogba, it's a great honour, has named the national squad. It's a great honour to be selected to play for my country. I'm literally bursting with pride. And there is De Gea as a fighter. All right, so, you know, that didn't pan out too well. I actually do want to have a look at... I still can't remember where things are. I'm still confused. Where are the transfers? There we go. So, Neymar was 275 million. Okay, fair enough. fair enough. You got the transfer there over the top. I mean, where on earth has Juventus got 275 million from? They just bought Ronaldo before for 100 million. Wow, Juventus are going to be absolutely stacked. And then obviously we bought Sancho. Adley has gone to AC Milan for 30 million. They've also bought Tom Ware, whoever. They've also bought Ware, Juventus, for 27 million. Where are they getting all these? Where do they get this money from? You just spent 300 million on 2 players. Good lord, have they sold anyone? I don't see anyone being sold, so they just must be absolutely stacked. My oh my. All right, messages. So national team liar, call up, we saw that. Greenwood's development. I'm sure it's caught your attention that Greenwood has shown some great promise lately. It's believed that playing him in matches is the best chance developing his game further. Of course, you decide who plays, as always. David De Gea's role, he should make a great fighter in my opinion. To be honest, the rest of the squad already thinks of him in that role already. Okay, negotiations for Grant. I mean, I don't even know why I put him on loan. I probably should have sold him. Okay, let's quickly have a look at that one. I mean, I'm probably going to wait till the end of the season to actually, not end of the season, sorry, end of the transfer window to do anything else. I'm going to put Grant up for, not loan, transfer. What do I need another goalie for? I don't need another goalie. It's not even relevant. So we will leave that for now. And we'll advance the time. Because up next is the opening day of the Premier League season. Looking forward to it, but we have to start performing. So League Opener, Chapter 1, as Luigi sits down for a quick chat with the press. Your first year as the manager of the club is just about to kick off. Do you think you'll be including newcomer Sancho on your team sheet for the first league match? So will we? I haven't decided yet. I might use him. I doubt I'll use him yet. I mean, I haven't really decided. I like to keep it even Stevens. I'll keep it like that. There we go. So, the first match of any season is always important, but I prefer not to be bogged down in who's on my team sheet. Every player on the squad has a chance to start. Yes, they do. So it all starts with the first match. We've got a long season ahead, but we're as ready as we'll ever be. As I always say, it all starts with the first match, and that means grabbing a win from the get-go. Yes, it does. So there's a look at the schedule. As you can see below us, we've got Watford at home, Crystal Palace away, and we're taking on Burnley at home. It would be nice to have the official actual matches, but unfortunately, PES has never really been about that. After the Crystal Palace match is the last day of the transfer window. We've got Burnley, got a couple of big games here with Tottenham and Arsenal. Of course, we've got the Europa League coming as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a rough, hopefully not a rough, but it might be a rough start to the season depending on how things go. I did like the formation. You know, I thought we started off well in that match. I was playing a little bit more gegenpress, a little bit more higher pressure, but it's that final chance, isn't it? I'm still getting used to the game. They're still a little bit niggly at times with the AI not doing what you want them to do. But yeah, I leave the feedback on the Facebook page for PES, and hopefully they'll take that into account and they'll, you know, really get the game. I think back to the demo. There was a lot more physicality in the demo. I think people have seen that, and that's kind of gone off a little bit. So hopefully they will play around with that and adjust it. But yeah, ready to do this, ready to get into the season. Hope you guys enjoyed today. A bit unlucky, we should have scored a few goals there, but some fine goalkeeping from Areola and a brain fart defensively. Not my fault, by the way. But until next time, guys, subscribe for more, for your daily dose of PES, and take care.